Carroll, but without the O. I'm mentioning all this by my last name so people don't get the wrong idea about my last name. And also, this is also season 1 of the RC show. This is the RC show, and this is season 1, episode 10 of. Okay, well, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm River Carroll. The YouTube guy that makes videos, such as review videos of movies, video games, and also maybe there'll be some upcoming TV show review videos as well. Yeah. I also do short ad videos. And I also do live videos as well. Yep, I also do live videos as well. Okay. Nothing whatsoever. Hello? Like a hello? 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 Look, it's simple as this. I will only start talking until there's some people in this live video. So I only start talking until there's some people in this live video, obviously. Okay, good. Really good. Really good. Okay. Okay, only one person. That's better than nothing. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Really cool. Okay, cool. Really cool. Okay, let's start. Okay. Here we go. So, this is River Carroll, and I can tell that, okay, Eddie Good, 555 says, what's up? And also, Shay Walker 8150. Okay, Shada Walker 8155 says hi. Well, hi to you too. I'm River Carroll, obviously. And also Lambda God 770 said hi. Well, hi to you too. What's up to you too? I'm River Carroll, obviously. Lanta Garam 777. Well, I tried saying your name. Look, your name is hard to say, so there's that. So anyway, okay, now I got all your guys' attention. All I can say is that, okay, Eddie Good 555 says, so what's this live video about? Well, good thing you asked about what this live video is about. This live video will be about America stuff, or at least America politics, that's for sure. I'll be talking about American politics because this is America's holiday. This is the 4th of July. And what's crazy is that 4th of July already happened today. Today's the day. Or tonight obviously. But tonight's 4th of July, obviously. Stuff. So yeah. 250, all right. America's turning 250 this year. That's crazy. A big milestone for that. A crazy big milestone for America. A crazy big milestone for America, and that's 250 for anniversary. How crazy is that? So yeah, so there's that. Eddie Good 55 says it's kind of hard to listen because the live is low quality, and your sentences are getting cut off. Really? My live video sentence is getting cut off? No way! It can't be that bad, okay? I guess, for example, can you hear my words? This is the 4th of July. This is a 250th anniversary this is the 250th anniversary for America, the big milestone for America and everything else. Can you hear all that, obviously? And also, I got some rude people leaving my live video. That's the worst part, is that most people in this live video just keep leaving my live video for no reason whatsoever. Which, that's pretty stupid, obviously. And it's kind of a shame and really upsetting that I only got 2 people left. Yep. It's kind of a shame that I only got 2 people left in my live video. Hopefully those 2 people don't leave my live video. So, there's that. So anyway, all you guys need to know is that my name's River Carroll. My name's River Carroll. My last name is Carroll, but without the O. Carroll without the O, obviously. Eddie Good 55 says, the fact that I said 1 word and 4 people came. Yeah, I know, crazy is that. And what's crazy is I only got 1 person left in this live video, and hopefully it's you, Eddie Good 55. Hopefully you're the last person left in this live video. Ouch. Tough crowd. This live video sure is a tough crowd because these people keep leaving my live video for not a reason whatsoever. So yeah, I don't even know what to do at this point. Oh. Eddie Good 55 says you're financially struggling. Oh, great. Well, thank you for noticing that. I did not think you would notice that whatsoever. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, since I only got a couple people in this live video, I might as well just start talking. I guess this is the best I'm going to get for this live video. Oh, well, this is the best I'm going to get for this live video, so I might as well just start talking anyway. Okay. So this live video will be about Ronald Reagan, or at least my thoughts on Ronald Reagan. This live video will be This live video will be about my thoughts on Ronald Reagan, and this is all happening because it's a special live video for the 250th anniversary of America and 4th of July and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So anyway, like I said, let's begin. And all you guys need to know and hear from me from. Okay, Eddie Good 55 says, I liked you in some shorts. Really? You watch some of my shorts on YouTube? That's awesome. You liked some of my shorts? I'm telling you, which one was your favorite? I'll get to it by talking. Okay. Let's just hurry up and get this over with so I can talk about Ronald Reagan or my thoughts on Ronald Reagan and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's just hurry up and get this over with. So anyway, what is your favorite short video I made? What was the favorite short video I made? Like, which one was your favorite? Don't worry. Take your time. I have all the time in the world. I'm going to count to 30. You got 30 minutes. Got 30. 30. Hold on. Okay. Eddie Good 55 says, "Oh, I think you misunderstood. I'll try to help you by River Carroll and other short videos. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. I actually don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Okay, all right. Yeah. So anyway, I don't have time for this. So anyway, this live video will be about Ronald Reagan, and this will be a special live video about me talking about Ronald Reagan because it's the 250th anniversary, and this is a 4th of July because it's a 4th of July live video. This is a special live video because it's the 4th of July of 250 of America, obviously. So those are the reasons why I'm talking about Ronald Reagan, and also because I need to talk about very important information people need to know about Ronald Reagan anyway. So there's that. Hold on. Eddie Good 55 says it means I'll get you some attention. Really? You give me some attention? By mentioning you. Eddie Good 555. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, anyway, hopefully you'll stay at the live video until the end. Or maybe not. Hello? You're just joking, right? Right? You're still there? Eddie Good 55 says, Eddie Good 55 says, I'll mention you in other people's shorts. Thank you. You'll mention my name River. Okay, this is great. You're gonna mention my name, River Carroll, in other people's shorts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Gotham Gotta 777. Okay, Legend 77 says, "Are you okay, bro?" Yes. Eddie Good 55 says, "I'm here." And also Rudolph 72P said hi. Well, hi to you too. Okay, I gotta hurry up and get this over with. So this live video will be about Ronald Reagan. This will be a special live video about Ronald Reagan because of the 250th anniversary, and this is 4th of July, obviously. So there's that. Eddie Good 555 says, "I like supporting people that are struggling." Well, thank you. Thank you for helping me out. And I did not know. It's kind of crazy. I didn't know how you know I was struggling with YouTube. I didn't know how you were struggling. I didn't know how you know about me struggling. But thank you. Thank you for helping me out, Eddie Good 55. Thank you so much, Eddie Good 55. But anyway, I gotta hurry up and talk about this live video about Ronald Reagan. So anyway, like I said. So anyway, let's begin. So Ronald Reagan was born in Idaho. Ronald Reagan was born in Idaho in 1911. So that's the thing. Ronald Reagan was born in Idaho in 1911. That's the year he was born. The year Ronald Reagan was born was obviously 1911. So Ronald Reagan was born in Idaho, and Ronald Reagan was born in the year 1911. So there's that. And what we'll need to know is that Ronald Reagan started off as an actor in his early life. So that's the thing as well. Okay, Gory 123454. Okay, Gory 12354 says hi. Well, hi to you too. So anyway, I gotta hurry up and talk about Ronald Reagan. So anyway. Eddie Good 55 says, so I mostly just scroll on shorts and I not upload anymore. I'm sorry to hear about that. So anyway, like I said, I gotta get back to talk about Ronald Reagan. So like I said, Ronald Reagan was born in Idaho, and Ronald Reagan was born in 1911. And what people need to know about Ronald Reagan is that he started off as an actor. That's the thing. Ronald Reagan started off as an actor in his early life. Ronald Reagan started off as an actor in his early life. And all people need to know is that Ronald Reagan was a Democrat first. That's what most people don't know. What most people don't know is that Ronald Reagan actually started off as a Democrat. Kind of shocking, but right? That's the truth. Ronald Reagan started off as a Democrat. So, here's the thing. Ronald Reagan started off, okay, so Ronald Reagan stopped. So anyway, Ronald Reagan stopped being a Democrat ever since 1966. So I'm pretty sure that was the year Ronald Reagan stopped being a Democrat. And anyway, Ronald Reagan became a Republican. Ronald Reagan became a Republican in 1966. That's the year Ronald Reagan started off as a Republican. Ronald Reagan started off as a Republican in 1966. Also, Ronald Reagan, not only that, Reagan started off as a governor in late 1960s all the way to 1970s. So anyway, so here's the thing. Not only Ronald Reagan was the president of the United States of America, but Ronald Reagan was the governor of California, my hometown state of California. So anyway, Ronald Reagan was the governor of California. That's how it was for Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was the governor of California in the late 1960s all the way to the 1970s. So anyway, Literally Gotham 777 says, I like you hair, cowboy. Well, hold on, Eddie Good 505 says, okay, you'll be heading out. I think I'll start mentioning you. Wait a minute, before you, okay, hold on. Before you leave this live video, leave this live video, I need at least one person to subscribe to my channel. I don't need a whole lot of people to subscribe to my channel this time. I just need 100 subscribers for a big milestone. I just need at least one person to subscribe to my channel. So anyway, Eddie Good 55. Okay, hold on. Kool-Aid Gut just said, I just subscribed. Thank you so much. Kool-Aid Gate K. Okay, thank you KOOLGIT said subscribe. Well, thank you so much. So anyway, let me get back to Ronald Reagan. So anyway, like I said, Ronald Reagan was the governor. Okay, here's the thing. Ronald Reagan became, okay, here's the thing. Ronald Reagan started off as an actor in his early life, all the way to Ronald Reagan being the governor of California, in the late 1960s, all the way to 1970s, and Ronald Reagan at the end was president. So here's the thing. Ronald Reagan became president in 1980, but mostly 1981. I think it was 1981. The election was 1980, but because the whole January 1981 was mostly just because the ovulation. Mostly something about the ovulation or whatever it's called. Eddie Good 55 says, okay, I'm out. Oh, good. Thank you. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye, Eddie Good 55. Well, anyway, let me get back to talking. So anyway, like I said, the thing about Ronald Reagan is that, well, anyway, the thing about Ronald Reagan is that in the okay, so let me show you about, okay, so let me guys show you about the 1980s of Ronald Reagan. Okay, so here's how this works. Here are the comparisons, okay? Here are the comparisons to Ronald Reagan all the way to Donald Trump's comparisons to their elections. See, that's how it is. Reagan Ronald Reagan, in his first election, in his first term, won 44 states and beat Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was president in the late 1970s. Jimmy Carter was late president in the 1970s. So anyway, Ronald Reagan did a perfect score at record breakers. See, this is how it looks. This is a perfect score with record breakers that Ronald Reagan made. He won 44 states in his first election in his first term. That just shows how Ronald Reagan did a lot better than Donald Trump. Obviously. Oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's the thing. Ronald Reagan made a perfect score. Ronald Reagan made a perfect score. At 49 states. That's the craziest part. Ronald Reagan won 49 states. 49 states. That is a lot. Ronald Reagan. That's the point I'm trying to make. Ronald Reagan did a lot better than Donald Trump because Ronald Reagan did better than average. Donald Trump only was able to do average back then. So here's how it is. Donald Trump only won. Okay, Donald Trump in his first election only won 30 states. Wow. Okay, I gotta hurry but talk. Okay, so the 5 people that are watching this live video: Ronald Reagan, his first election, his second election. Ronald Reagan won 44 states. That's the thing. Ronald Reagan, his first election in his first term, won 44 states. Well, okay, in the second election, so the second election, and in the second term, Ronald Reagan won 45 states. That's how it is. In Ronald Reagan's second election, in the second term, Ronald Reagan won 49 states. That's the craziest part. Ronald Reagan won 49 states. And here's the stupidest, upsetting part. So most people these days are okay with Ronald Reagan So most people these days are okay with Ronald Reagan being the far right, so most Democrats these days are okay with Ronald Reagan being the far right. They're okay with Ronald. So most people are okay with Ronald Reagan, but not Donald Trump is the stupidest thing ever. And this kind of Trump only did average. So here's the point. In the second election, Donald Trump only did average. That's the point. Donald Trump only did average, and Donald Trump was only able to win 30 states in his first election. In Donald Trump's second election, Donald Trump only won 31 states, which is kind of stupid, actually. So here are the reasons. Here are these possible reasons why Donald Trump only did average, and here are the reasons why Donald Trump did not do a perfect score, and why Donald Trump did not do better than average like Ronald Reagan did, and why Donald Trump wasn't able to have a perfect score like Ronald Reagan did. These are the examples and reasons why. Because there was still cheating back then. All these Democrat blue states, they were cheating with the illegal immigrants, rigged voting machines, and also mail-in ballots. Democrat states in the present day, Democrat states in the present day nowadays, they cheat with the illegal immigrants, rigged voting machines, and mail-in ballots. And these are the reasons why Donald Trump did not do a perfect score. And this is the reason why Donald Trump did not have record breakers as well, like just like how Ronald Reagan did. Donald Trump was not able to make it with a perfect score and record breakers like Ronald Reagan did, which is kind of a shame, obviously, which is kind of upsetting, obviously. So yeah, so there's that. So anyway, like this video, and shout out to Donald Trump being the best, and shout out to Ronald Reagan being the best. Like this video, okay, subscribe and like this video for Ronald Reagan being the best. So yeah, haha. And also, I'm about done now. Okay, there's one more thing I gotta mention. Almost done. You know what? Never mind. Just forget it. Okay. So like I said, guys, all I can say is that here's my last words. Here are these last things to say about Ronald Reagan. So here's the thing. The saddest part is that Ronald Reagan died in 2004. Okay, here are these last words to my YouTube channel. Here's these last things I'm gonna say to my YouTube channel. Okay, here are these last things I'm gonna say to this live video. Here's these last things I'm gonna say to this live video before this live video. So anyway, here's the saddest part. The saddest part is that Ronald Reagan died in 2004. That was a sad day in America back then. It was the saddest day in America back then because Ronald Reagan died. And what made Ronald Reagan so great is because he lowered taxes. That's the thing. Ronald Reagan was so great because he lowered taxes and took down that Berlin Wall. That's all. These are the reasons why Donald Trump. These are the reasons why Ronald Reagan is so great. So that's all I can say. Okay, so I'm done with this live video. So like I said, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. So yeah.